couple of minutes. The Herald will certainly do that as...
Beefcake!
Should be
Dude, he's
fine.
got ult. He has ult! Oh, dissipating smash, multi-melee range! Beefcake! Yeah, baby! Cube just solo killed a Mordekaiser.
Dude, I love watching Cube play top lane because he just always does wild stuff 24/7. And in this game, ladies and gentlemen, he's just solo killing Mordekaiser. No big deal, on Sion. A very hard counter match, to be honest with you. Now we come back down towards the bottom side because EDG, they're on top of this dragon. RA can maybe look for the fight afterwards, but the dragon itself might go to EDG.
Oh, close call. There's the kick as well. Rooted down. Shock blast. Great focus. Jer has the flash available. All it takes is the cocoon. And Southwind's like poised, launched into, and dead. Then it's played over the wall. Mako, one of the best supports in the LPL. He stays on EDG and he leads. This man, we salute 07. His Leona like no other.
His play there was so clean. Mako does just about everything right, even down to prioritizing Southwind there in that situation, because he was about to dump his whole combo into Leave. If he doesn't kill Southwind in that moment, Leave loses so much more HP, and that 2v2 becomes a lot more precarious than it potentially looked to be. I think we're just going to get a replay of it, so never mind. It's actually how the original dive play comes out. Mako almost caught out with the Zenith Blade, dodges him away from the light binding.
I'll tell you that much, Jamada, is Mako seems like he's the only one to die.
Yeah, RA, they've come alive a little bit in the last 5 minutes or so. Previous Dragon fight, this one, that skirmish there. EDG pick up Leon, and they can definitely look...
what the hell?
The
disco stew.
The teleporting croc. What is that?
Oh my gosh, show us Cube again, man.
How did he do that?
Tippers doesn't do it as well. Tippers dies at cringe or something, I'm not sure. We'll look at the replay and see what happens here.
Yeah, so you can see EDG, like the initial call was definitely to go onto Leon here, but unfortunately, you know, kind of get cut off by Strive showing up to that choke, and then the teleport comes out, goes down. The collapse is going to come through, surely.
Oh my god, I'm not hungry, but this sandwich looks delightful. It's going to be a smite down, but they're on the wrong side of the map, and they're about to fight a team with an Elder Dragon. EDG were looking close, but are right now into the bellies of the beast. Luyen trying, Strive gets knocked in. He finds it! Voka, you demon!
Oh my goodness me, the Eclipse Shield and the Execute coming clutch at the right time. And Fofo is able to make it out of that one. Now with Elder Dragon in pocket, you have to imagine EDG are going to try their damnedest to collect as much as they can from RA structures.
That was everything, with Fofo finding a beautiful kill, with RA getting distraught on the way out of the Baron. This Baron just being used to buy time and survive the Elder. We'll look at the replay. Jamada, these health bars were not in favor of RA. Getting one. Elder now up for the taking as EDG have just lost all control, all semblance of balance. Royal are here, but I'm not talking about Royal never give up. I'm talking about RA. No way! From the brink of talking up this team, EDG just steal it away as Fofo teleported in. I was just saying this team was back in. I was calling them Royals, but they won't be. The Stripe goes back to base, and RA stop the game from ending. We are still here on Summoner's Rift.
It's an ace for RA, but oh my god, at what cost? They almost lose both their Nexus towers. The Elder Dragon stolen away from JJ.
You can lose Baron.
They will lose the Baron. Okay, that's the downside for this sequence of plays. And I don't think anyone actually walked away with the Elder itself. Now, the most comical sequence would be Mako stealing this. But it's not April 1st. That's in about a month away.
Jamada. No replay. No replay.
Well, unfortunately, this fight starts off... Yeah, well, there's a picture. We know what's happening now, don't we?
Oh, Mako said.
Yeah,
it should have been theirs, but bringing it back in. It's not against the wall, but Luyen is almost going to die. They can't finish the job. But assume his poke down. It is yakety sack. It is the LPL. RA, go back with your tail between your legs.
Oh,
the war gates are coming through. Mako, Arla, and Leave. The boys are back in town, but Thin Lizzie's on the other side of the map.
Oh, EDG were cooking. They were cooking something with that flank potentially, but RA,
yeah, they were.
You get vision of where everyone's going, so they just Opt to go towards the top side of the map. My goodness me, that very almost sent us to a game number 3. But fortunately, Fofo got so much damage out on the bottom side, and Lee was able to escape despite being bound up. I don't think Cube was able to find Lethal. I think it was Cube that was trying to get on top of him. And the rest of RA just kind of warded off by the potential threat of damage that was available to EDG.
All right, everyone, have a bit of a plink. Sit down. Have a breather, because we've had 2 Elders in this game go down. We've had 2 Barons in this game go down, or 3, I can't remember anymore. It's not that long of a game, but it has just exploded out of left field. And Jamada, it's now your turn to tell me and the rest of the audience out there watching this barn burner, what wins this game for either team. All
right. I think Strive has really been the key man here so far for RA, and if he can find another massive Tibbers flash, then I really feel like EDG might vote these 2 teams, right? EDG, they can't really afford to be dropping games to teams that are barely looking at playoffs. And RA, this could be the difference maker. If they can somehow scrape a win against a team like EDG, their chances of making it into that top 10 increase significantly.
And this series is looking like RA have been the better in the past 10 minutes. The damage from Assume hurts Leaf, hurts Jed. They have to back away. Even with the Hex Tech Soul, the AoE damage is catching up as EDG have to come back out on the map. Luckily have the Hex Rift available, but 10 seconds go as Mako walks up. Solar Flare now utilized. Elder's there as Arla is bringing the attention of Fofo down with him. They want Cube, they want his GA, but can they get it? Shock Blast is out of range. Southland and Stripe are there to respond as the map is split wide open.
It really is. And Assume is a bit of a 1v9 machine right now. Just continually stepping up, getting massive chunks out of members of EDG. Now they're on top of the dragon. Here are the TPs.
Oh! Stripe! Oh my god, he got gone! Out of nowhere! And he may be 8 years old, but the absolute power of a goddess comes through. The 300-year-old wisdom, it feels like, is now Mako's gonna die. Click, click, boom! 3 down. EDG are distraught, and Strive pilots this champion that would make LF proud.
He is smiling, I'm sure, if he's watching this game. And EDG, they might just end up losing this game here. I think with the Elder, are Arla and Fofo gonna look for the back door? It looks like they will, but Strive is gonna go back and defend, and so is Southwind. This game's going definitely to the side of RA, and this series is somehow gonna go the distance, surely. Here's the teleport.
They're trying, but with Elder, it's just too hard. Cube is going to take him down now for Fofo running back to base, but Assume just wants his credit, his dues, when at 45 minutes, RA were back and forth. EDG looked short for a 2-0, but RA looked him in the face and say, not today.
They stand up strong, especially after that game number 1 being so one-sided in the favor of EDG. RA come back with a little more vim, a little more energy in this one, and you know, we kind of debated about the potential teamfight potential from EDG's composition when you sort of move past the 25-minute mark, but time and time again, RA were just kind of proving that point wrong. They were denying EDG their win conditions, and Assume, Strive, being able to step up so many times really quickly, but Flash, Meganar,
with 3 though.
The wave is cleared out really quickly.
And Cube's just taken a million turret shots. Cube has just taken the whole family of turret shots as Arla's running for his life. Strive's coming up. They can't follow this, and that was smooth as anything from Arla.
Yeah, really good. Interrupts the hook shot as well. I think he still gets stunned, but the point is he actually gets the CC back into Cube, so he can't reset the tower aggro with the ultimate, and that means that it's still Cube tanking up all those tower shots, and there's no real follow-up available for the rest of RA because he's not locked down in that ultimate. So really well played from Arla. I think we're just going to get a replay of it as well, just for confirmation. So he interrupts the hook shot, but I think he still gets
comps a little bit again because side lane does feel important for RA. It does feel like snowballing is. Oh my god!
He had Q! He could have auto-attack reset it.
He literally could have used it early. That's right. I don't know, man. Cannon's just unlucky today. I got to bring it back. I need to know, like, if RA don't find themselves something in these lanes, how hard is it to play side lanes? Let me ask questions. Mako's not dead, though. He's going to flash away. Luckily, Or should I say, the damage is not enough at this point. Jamada, EDG's bottom lane, getting threatened a little bit now.
Yeah, they are getting threatened. I mean, going back to your question though, comps.
Please.
I think it's, you know, even if the lanes don't necessarily go super positive, Syndra gets put
Flash
behind
in.
like this, it can be rough.
Popo, scale of the week's good, but he's just been hit up with everything. Strive getting first blood at 10 minutes, and Le Yen was sick of all those snakes on the plane.
Why? What?
Not
why
sure.
Why was he sick of the snakes on the plane?
Because
No,
he wasn't
I'm
getting
holding this
anything
up
done.
now.
It's like Samuel L. Jackson at the end of the movie. He's had enough
Ooh.
of all those snakes on the. It's hard without the swearing, but nothing was happening. Nothing was going right. Le Yen finally gets something.
Yeah, and one really neat interaction I want to highlight in this replay is Strive actually ults through the scat of the week. So when you start...
JJ has been hit with permafrost. That's an easy ulti. Just taken down Strive, then turns his attention, but they haven't killed JJ yet. He re-engages with double cyclone. Strive, finish your meal before you start the second one.
Oh, that's so unfortunate. And the way they could have actually just kind of finished this off, Strive just had to recast his E. JJ would have died if Strive actually just goes back to the soul. It's like a mini death mark. He doesn't cast it. JJ gets a little bit more regeneration back. I think from a Divine Thunder proc. Now, 1v1 in the bottom side of Zoom.
Oh, he's going to cleanse away. Leave unable to reach range at maximum as Southwind puts the turrets down. Oh, he flashes! Leaving the turret. He knows he's dead, but he flashes the chase. It's 5 for the time being. There's the Rel Warp. Elk is going to net out. Remember, the summoners were burned. They're all in onto On. He's just about to die. They need an auto, but Ching can't get it. He steps on a trap as he gets out. The turret ramp up was brutal, and Elk just gets a freebie.
Oh no, hysterics. It's a complete disaster. I don't know what else to say. I mean, you can see for so long Ultra Prime wanted that play, and they wanted to just try and put Elk in an uncomfortable position. But now Shun's here, and very least Baolan's going to die.
He flashed as well. Elk is not going to get the kill, but Shun's going to have the Vault Break. It doesn't wait for it, flashes instead. Another kill. Another one bites the dust. Now, no man's land flashes. Explosive Cast gets him out of there, but Doggo should be able to chase this up. There's the ulti, but block, no! Oh, God! Well, that's just unfortunate, I guess.
This has been the funniest series I think I've casted in the LPL so
really
far.
Bit off.
How does one remain professional? Tell me, mentor. How do you do it? How do you keep straight face?
Dude, don't ask me. Oh, nice flash from Powerland as your gal is just dead. You wanna know? How? Go back, watch Ultra Prime LGT.
Okay.
What do you think? He comes through the health bars are in BLG's favor. Bid gets scuttle grab and Dragon goes down. And this pick comes through where Ning is obliterated. Body slam interrupted. BLG show up individually as Baolan buys time with the Weaver's Wall. He's dead too. That play was clutch from every member of BLG.
Yagao gets himself a triple kill for his efforts amongst the rest of his team too. Everyone plays their part superbly. And BLG, despite the stigma and very warranted one of going to game 3 a little bit too much, say, you know what, maybe not today. Maybe today is not the day we're going to 3 games. We get the replay going. Bin on a really nice flank. On definitely kind of overextends a little bit, and the cast punishes him appropriately here. Flag and drag as well, just secure. Look at this backline damage onto Baolan. And Doggo, it's so much coming out from Elk, and a turnaround from the rest of the BLG members onto Dragon because everyone's focused on peeling, feeling like somebody else is going to actually get on top of this damage and actually capitalize on it. Yagao gets 1 kill there, the next one on Doggo, and the collapse is just solid. The wall cuts off any true chance of escape, and Jing can't get away from the Unraveled Earth. And that seismic shove, real nice play.
How does it, like, again, a complete contrast to what we were talking about with BLG before. That was coordinated. As, okay, dredge line from On brings it right back to square one against the minion wave. BLG right now playing defensive. The explosive cast straight. Ning's engaged great, but Shun is here behind enemy lines. And the front to back begins as Baolan zoned off. Bin will take him. Ultra Prime, why are you turret diving against a Talia Vi against this comp that has so much CC? What goes up must come down.
Ultra Prime, you were so close to greatness and amazing memes, but you do this. Oh man, it's a bit of a rough watch if you're here for game quality, but if you're here for entertainment, then I think this one is definitely delivering, and you're winning out now. I actually think the Jarvanaut might have stopped the cast from knocking back as many members as it possibly could have. Just get a look at this for a second. I can't, man. I can't. On gets the kill credit on Bongo because of Elk's burst damage. And yeah, the fight is just a bit too scattered for the side of Ultra Prime.
It's just like press the buttons, man. Let's see what happens. I can't. Yeah. No, we can't. We can't farming, man. I can't believe that Ultra Prime are the most consistent team in the LPL. And what I mean by that is every damage as they are all in for this follow-up. Jun has now got the ulti, and Balan's going to get hit to the skies. He'll die too. And this could just be the final moment for Ultra Prime as On hasn't stopped. Shun's chasing up. Hex Flash. On is just a module of hilarity. I mean, the observer zoomed in and was like, wait, we've got to actually observe this fight. What happens if something comes back? Well, nothing comes back. BLG just going to win it here. And game 2 was almost going to take us to the full series. Like, hold on. I can't believe BLG are going to 2-0 as...
Let Ultra Prime cook. Hold on, the health bars are low.
Hang on, boys. On dead. Now Balan getting auto-attack. Elk just doesn't care. There's Ching. Don't you want to kill this virus? I guess not. He's going to run away. And now here goes BLG. Last Nexus turret. Can they do it? Can they get another 2-0? Ching. He's dead. Ladies and gentlemen, we don't say this often, but BLG are going to 2-0. It was not clean in this second game. It was a 33-kill game. But I think we as the fans were the real winners.
Yeah, we were the real winners here. BLG, that was a game. That was certainly a game. And yeah, I mean, if we're kind of to zoom out from this series and talk big picture, right? BLG can't really be affording to lose series against teams like this. And at the very least, walking away with a win and also a 2-0 just for the sake of kind of helping their game difference is definitely a very positive thing, though this...